right, team. Welcome to your 15-minute stretch, recover, reset. This is meant to be used at any point in the day, not just in the morning or at night, at any point to de-stress. For me, sometimes I'm on my screen a lot and my mind just goes so quick that just taking 15 minutes to listen, to move in my body with my eyes closed in between the stretches that you look at, it gives me this opportunity to just be with my thoughts and my body. So we're gonna start in legs up the wall pose, just like Leanna is demoing for you. If you don't have a wall near you, that's okay. You can use your hands behind your legs to kind of hold them up. If you've got tighter hamstrings, bend your knees. But if you do have the access point of a wall, we're gonna be here for a whole 2 minutes. I want you to hold on to that space. So in my 10 plus years and over 10,000 classes I've taught, time and time again, I understand that yoga is not about how flexible my hamstrings are or about how long I can hold a handstand, but actually it's the daily practice of flossing out the bad. No matter how many classes I've taken or taught or hours I've meditated, I still feel stressed. This morning I woke up in a fog thinking about 1,000 things that I have to do or should do or couldn't do. And in actuality, all of it is just a story in my head. So when you come to this yoga mat right here with me, the goal is to work on the presence muscle. That instead of all of these thousands of thoughts we have of the shouldas, couldas, hope I, can I, do I, we just focus on what we feel right now. So think about it. How does your back feel against the ground? How do your toes feel if you wiggle them ever so slightly? What parts of you stretch? How does it feel when your breath flows in and out of your nose as the belly rises and falls? Making the conscious decision here that every time your mind floats away, which it's gonna do constantly, you just make the effort, practicing just the way we practice push-ups to get stronger chest muscles. We rep the presence muscle by just focusing on what's here. Thank you, sweet inhale breath. Thank you, sweet exhale breath. Oh yeah. Ever so gently, bend your knees, and if you're against a wall, you can push yourself really gently away from it a little bit. Rock your legs side to side. So the only goal here is to loosen up your low back by moving your legs side to side a little. If you're too close to the wall, then you can push away so that you have space to do it. Breathe in. Let your legs fall to the left in a supine twist, gentle. Look to the right. Now again, the ego is constantly taking us out of the present moment. That's what it does. It's really good at it all day. And the ego and the soul are in constant conversation. The soul's saying, oh, it feels so good to just give myself a break and be here. To feel the way my left leg presses against the ground, or the way my chin moves towards my right shoulder. The soul just loves to be and bask in what is. But the ego, oh, it's so tricky. It likes to tell you all the things that aren't in the present moment. It likes to take you away from your power. In through the center, and let's switch to the other side. Legs over to the right, gaze to the left. Please be gentle. All day we are not gentle with ourselves. You know, I find myself even in the moments at the end of the night where I'll make a drink or watch Netflix or do something that's, let's say, not work per se. The places where I think I'm rewarding myself. There's still moments of mental self-sabotage. I'm still feeling guilty or shooting on myself. This is the practice of being where you're at and saying it is okay. There's nowhere to be but right here, right now, because this creates exponential growth in your ability to be present, to be powerful, and be influential. Bring your knees back to center and gaining a little bit of momentum, I want you to rock up and down. We're going to eventually meet in a half pigeon. So if you would like to move away from the wall a little, you're welcome to. Rock up and rock back, stretching. I like this to massage my back, so I really feel like my neck and back stretch. If you have no neck sensitivity, you can even take it into like a full plow for a second or two. Chin to chest gives that nice little thyroid compression. And then as you roll up, making your way into half pigeon. I like to just kind of stick my legs to the left, bend my right knee and wiggle in. I'm pretty flexible in my hips though, so if you want to swing in from like a three-legged downward dog and swing that baby in, hit it. Half pigeon, let your head rest down. For some of us, pigeon can feel really good to lay and restore. If this pose doesn't feel good, if it feels stressful, I have a couple options for you because I don't want you to feel stressed. You can walk up so that you roll onto your right butt cheek more and kind of lay that way so the stress is off of your knees. Or if you really prefer, figure four on your back. It will be a lot less intense taking the right leg in a figure four. If you can handle any variation of half pigeon, stay there because gravity works to push pressure on your legs naturally. That as you lay down like this, gravity is beautifully pushing pressure on your outer hip, which is basically like preventative medicine for piriformis syndrome or sciatica, the places that get really tight, the pain that you feel in your upper butt cheek. I don't know if it's just this time of year or the COVID anniversary or whatever, but I've been feeling really anxiety filled. Like I should be doing more, but I don't know what that is. Everything just feels a little bit more exaggerated right now. And so the way that I've been combating that mental stress is just taking it one pose, one breath, one moment at a time as best I can. So even within this short burst that we have together, anytime the mind floats forward or backwards, without judgment, just say, okay, I'm doing this pose right here and it's where I'm supposed to be. I'm going to show up in this moment like I was meant to be in it and experience what it had to offer me. Because the thing is, none of us know the answer and we can't control the future or change the past. But what I do know is my best life is lived when I'm experiencing the moment fully. And if I'm too caffeinated or overtired or running too fast or busy, I don't catch the moment. A whole day will go by and I don't even remember most of it because I was just going to the next thing instead of experiencing it moment by moment, breath by breath. Feel your breath coming in through the nose and out through the nose. Roll onto your right butt cheek again and spin your legs back out in front of you. Windshield wiper your legs side to side. Get some tension release a little bit. You've got options. You can do like just stay windshield wiper or reverse tabletop. Plant your heels, lift your hips and look back. Inhale, stretching your shoulders. Exhale, drop it down. Switching to the other side. Pick your variation of pigeon or kind of that zigzag or figure four on your back. Breathe. Your left leg is bent, right leg back. Wherever you can get the left hip stretch. I'm going to share with you 2 more tricks that I use to de-stress. 2 more. The next one, when I'm overanalyzing like I was this morning, overthinking, I ask myself, if everything that I wished and hoped for came true in 10 years, let's say, if I received everything that I stressed about right now and it came true, and I knew it, what would my future self say to my current day self? It would say, relax, you're on the right track. The steps you're taking are working. Without a shadow of a doubt, you're going to have what you crave and hope and what's good. And it only comes true to the respect that you are relaxing and enjoying what you have right now. If we can't know if it's true or not, that's a de-stress tool I use. I ask myself, okay, if I knew this, how would I act differently? Man, oh man, I would give myself a break. So why not live in that headspace a little bit? What you want and crave comes true, so live in a headspace of giving yourself a damn break right now. What it is it stops other thoughts. By you practicing presence, what you feel in this moment, feet against the mat, that stops other thoughts from coming in. All right, team. Final pose today is your choice. Butterfly. You can go back to legs up the wall, especially if you need more energy for the day. Shavasana, legs out nice and long. Full body stretch. Whatever you can handle. I want you to lay here with us and just breathe. The last question I ask myself every single fucking day is, if I knew I had a week left to live, would I be as mean to myself as I am right now? If I had just a week left to live, because none of us know our timeline, what would I do differently? How would I be nicer to people, myself? What would change in the way that I treat myself and my world? You're right where you need to be.
like all the souls you send here, coming to this earth to find healing. Mother Earth takes in the rain, like your heart takes my voice. Let us free each other with our prayers, with our voice. And I'm coming, and I'm coming, and I'm coming, and I'm coming.
It's up to us to define what living truly means. And if not just for these 15 minutes today, you've taken some time to go a little deeper, to slow the mind, to link to the body and just say, okay, I'm here in this day. I'm not too far behind, regretting the past or anxiety in the future. I'm just here and it's okay. I'm right where I need to be. In today's meditation, I'm going to end a little differently. If you feel fulfilled and you're ready to wake your body up, do so in a way that feels easy. I'm going to let the music play for a whole nother minute. If that feels good to lay here longer, do that. It's about asking yourself what you need today. I bow to my light, my soul. Guru Dev, the teachers, the experiences before me. Namo, I bow. I'm bowing to my light and I'm bowing to the teachers and the experience of life before me that's led me right here. It's all as it should be and you belong here in this moment. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Into your body if you haven't already by moving fingers and toes. Pull your knees in and gently roll into fetal pose. A little mental promise that you're going to reset, that you'll move forward with your day or your week a little bit more present, not wasting your life, because before we know it, it's gone. Press to a seat with your beautiful palms at your heart, eyes closed, and just feeling that intention. Guru Dev Namo, I bow to my life. Om Namo, and my soul and my spirit. Bow your head towards your heart. Namaste, Namaste. Thank you for joining us, guys. Thank you, Leanna, Carrie, Steve, Jenna, yay. Guys, these are meant to be done over and over and over again. Please press pause, repeat every day. There's tons of them for you to do more and more of. It's not just a one-time thing, it's a yoga practice. Thanks.